Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm coming on here today with a later video. I know that typically I have these videos out in the morning, but in my own world right now there's a lot happening and it just took a little bit longer, but nevertheless the message is here tonight. And if you're tuning in Tuesday morning, then you'll have a nice fresh message for you. Now, just a little bit of a heads up, I am clearing something in my throat right now, so my voice is a little bit off, so bear with me as I move my way through this message tonight. But I felt that it was very in alignment actually with the collective that I'm going to be speaking to tonight, because I feel that perhaps maybe you are also somebody that's clearing something from your throat as well. And we're going to get more into those messages here in a moment. So for those that are a part of the channel of co-creating these messages, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your presence so much. And for those of you that are new, thank you so much also for tuning in. My name is Amber, and this channel is Atonement. And on this channel, we're here to talk about have real honest conversations together about our patterns and the circumstances coming up in our life and how we can navigate this to move and make decisions from alignment to come into greater levels of coherence. So the message I'm going to get into here tonight, I do feel is going to be in alignment with the throat chakra, but also some other themes as well. Now, whoever I'm tuning in here, there's a message around needing to release something or somebody in your life at this time. Now, you may have been making steps towards a new path for yourself. And the next step that I'm being told to tell you is that, first of all, you're doing beautifully. Whoever I'm speaking to, as I'm tuning into the field, what I'm seeing here is around your upper body, your crown, the head space area. I actually see this glowing yellow light, and I want to just tune into that first before I get into some of these other messages. Okay, so what I'm seeing here and the message I'm getting is that you are somebody that is an illuminator. And what I mean by that is that at times in your life, it may have been challenging for you to have certain connections, or maybe all connections. And the reason for that is you're actually somebody who has the ability to illuminate. Yeah, what I'm seeing, so the image that's unfolding here is I'm seeing a person, and this is obviously you. So I'm seeing you as somebody who is going around the earth, going about your life, the situations and the dynamics and the relationships in your field. There's this highlighting effect, and this highlighting effect highlights in that environment for the environment what is not working. And this actually brings me back to a previous message before where I was talking about projections. Okay, so there's specifically somebody in your life right now. What I'm hearing is intimidated by your light. What I'm hearing is that there's truth that they do not want to see about themselves. And they want you to think that it's actually you. Okay, so this has to do with some of the cards that I pulled. What I was seeing here is that success is inevitable. Okay, if you've gotten a little bit weary on your path at times, or maybe you're there right now, your source wants to come through to remind you that your success is inevitable. It is paved within destiny, that whatever it is that you are meant to achieve and go for, it's there for you through your own choosing. But there is something that you need to release right now. And what I'm seeing is it's this mindset, or probably a mixture between mindset and also wounding or patterns, we should say, around injustice. So there's something or somewhere or some sort of scenario in your life where things have felt unjustified or imbalanced, as if there's scenarios or circumstances that have played out with individuals in your life where they have unjustly projected onto you what they are not able to see and process within themselves. And at times this might have, and maybe even still right now, feels very confusing, very disheartening, very upsetting, because that you know that as you're going about your life in the world, and not to say that you're absolutely perfect, we all can have our moments of our projections as well, but ultimately your intention as you're moving through this world is to help others, to serve others, to be a good friend, to be a good person. And again, it's not even really good, it's more like being kind, being considerate, being understanding, taking accountability. And there's something about this injustice at times when you feel like you're trying to do the right thing, yet things are backfiring on you. It looks as if right now it is time for you to walk away and let go of those people, places, and things that have felt as if it's been unjustified. Okay, so now I'm being brought into the stomach. So I'm not sure if you're somebody who gets like this pain or knot in the stomach at times. There's something that your stomach is trying to say to you. Yeah, just hearing your stomach say it is time to walk away. And you're not doing this with bitterness. You're not doing this with pain. You're doing this actually with love. Love for the fact that your presence has served its purpose where you've been up until this point. And as you go deeper into this, I want to go deeper into this like injustice wound. So just give me a second here. Let's pull through some more messages. Bear with me here, guys, as I move my way through this. We're gonna make it. Okay. Yeah, so again, these messages keep repeating themselves. I want to say that there's been a lot of time in your life where you may have felt emotionally responsible for others around you, their emotional well-being, what they can't process, what they're not feeling. And even as I'm saying this, I'm actually feeling a presence come through. It almost feels like a spirit that has crossed over. I'm getting this grandfather energy. Whoever this is for, this may be very specific. So there's an ancestral pattern playing out for you. I'm hearing on your father's side, there's some grandfather or great-grandfather energy coming through. What I feel him saying here is everything that you have endured it has not gone unnoticed in the realm of spirit. You will and you are going to reap the rewards for breaking out of the patterns that your ancestors and those in your family have not been able to. I just keep hearing that your success is inevitable. This grandfather that I'm seeing here, something with a J, George, Jerry, something, I'm just like, there's a George or a Jerry or Jennifer. Jennifer wouldn't make sense unless your name is Jennifer, whoever's listening. Yeah, I'm seeing like a mustache. I'm seeing somebody with a kind heart and a kind soul. This grandfather spirit doesn't feel malicious, narcissistic, or anything like that. There's actually a very kind, soft spirit to this individual that wants to bring comfort. Anyways, I feel that that's all that has to be said there around that. Okay, so the next message that is going to tie into all of this. Okay, yeah, this just has such an essence of money. Whoever this message is for, I don't know if you're currently worrying about money or unsure of how to bring more money in, and I want to help tap into your field to help you navigate the different constructs or constricting forces going on here. So I want to bring attention into your sacral area. Your sacral area is asking you to let go of the constructs of how you have moved about this world up until this point, of how you have gained, earned, and received money. I see that it feels like there's this push and pull, moments of like feeling really in flow and like trusting that new unfoldment of the way you're being asked to move about life. And then those other moments where almost like the fear kicks in and it tries to pull you back into those cycles of, well, okay, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. This isn't safe. I need to go back into this other way of making money as I did before because that's what's familiar. What I'm hearing is, can you allow yourself to let go even further? And I know that probably sounds so vague, so let me get you some more clear messages on what I mean by letting go. So what I'm hearing is that your life is changing. I'm seeing this image of building blocks. It almost looks like Lego. So as you tune in and you are somebody who is already naturally quite intuitive, you're going to begin to construct reality beyond the physical realm from a more conscious awareness. So less of like, oh, I see what's going on here. That's why, okay. So if up until this point you have been into certain manifestation techniques that were more mental based, like saying affirmations and affirming what it is that you are desiring and like already embodying, what I'm seeing is it's actually, you're moving more into this more heart-centered space than ever before. And in the heart, your heart is asking you to trust yourself. Can you trust yourself enough to build from within the life, the frequency that you desire to have in the external world? Can you trust your heart to lead you exactly to how it is that you are wanting to live on a soul level? Yeah, it looks like there's this like ego dissolution happening within you right now, where parts of the ego construct are really starting to lose their grip. And in that process, you'll notice that there's certain thoughts that might be spinning on repeat. And what I'm hearing is get back into the heart space. Get out of your head and into the heart. Connect to your heart. And the way that I'm seeing that you're doing this is in those moments where your fear kicks in or the logical brain is trying to, oh yeah, okay. It's like as those programs and those beliefs are filtering out, they're coming more strongly into your conscious awareness. So you might be feeling at this time like, why does it feel like my things are like intensifying or getting worse, or like I'm overthinking more than usual, or I'm questioning things more than usual? I'm seeing that at this time it's very important that you are cleansing your field more than ever. And while doing that, you're also connecting back into your heart and listening to the heart and not to the mind, because these old programs and beliefs are actually filtering out right now. And as they're doing so, they're going to come more into that conscious awareness. You're going to start to see it. You're going to hear it more. You're going to be ruminating, and you're going to feel like as if you're almost going backwards, or like there's the potentiality of operating in a way that you did before that you feel like you've already done work to get out of. These are just old stories that are cycling out. Yeah, there's definitely an ego dissolution happening for you in your field right now. So congratulations on that, because that just goes to show that that old reality, it's something that you've already vibrationally moved out of, and now there's just this catch up taking place between the mental body, the emotional body, and the physical body. Okay, I do see at this time, I want to bring awareness to those three bodies, because I feel as if you are learning how to be the embodiment of all three of those on those dimensional levels at one given moment, at one given time. And it's funny because that really is the premise of this channel of atonement. It's at one moment. And as you learn how to align those thoughts with the emotions and then what you're feeling in your body, that's where you find that alignment and that coherence with what feels right and what is that next aligned step for you to be taking. So if you are somebody that is currently learning how to navigate more of these parts of yourself and you'd like a deeper insight and look at some of your core wounding, I invite you to utilize the link below where you can actually access this blueprint for yourself. It is a core wound reading where you can get an insight based on the synthesis of True Sky astrology, human design, and gene keys that have been blended together and developed in a way where you get a very precise reading on where this core wounding is coming from. In which case, then, on top of that core wounding, there's all these different, we're going to call them sub-woundings that tie off that core, that begin to play out and multiply in our lives over time, which is why sometimes that healing journey can feel almost endless, right? Because we're navigating the layers instead of right to the core. So if you would like to access that, you can so below. And if you would like help navigating this on a deeper level in a container with both polarities, I invite you as well to book a session with my partner and I, Dave, where we hold the space together to read into the deeper parts of the blueprint, more than you can even get on the free reading. We'll go even deeper in that, and then we'll work on a multidimensional level to start clearing this for you. Okay, so let's get back to see here if there's any finishing messages that would like to come through for you tonight. I hope that this message is making sense for somebody out there. If this resonates with you, please like the video and comment below and let me know how this is landing for you. And if you are somebody that is clearing the throat, yeah, okay, that's the direction that we want to go through here. So it does feel that as you are making this step forward to choose your truth and to, I don't want to use the word protect. It's not protect your light. It's to, it's more like maintaining that essence, that light, that truth within yourself. As you take those steps for yourself, as you're moving forward, it does seem as if that there will definitely, of course, be some challenges that come with this. However, it is very important that you are staying aligned with your truth and you're filtering out what others are energetically or vocally projecting towards you as you choose this for yourself. What I'm seeing here is as you do this for yourself, this is actually you standing in that faith, listening to your heart, and there is something that you're clearing from your throat as well in this process. It's like all the times in your life where you've been unable to speak up for yourself or to really speak what was best for you, perhaps worrying about how to keep the peace, worrying about how to not upset others. There's parts of your frequency that have been suppressed, and this is clearing now. And what this is doing is it's clearing the injustice that you have felt throughout your life, which of course was essentially caused by the suppression of your voice, of what you needed to say in that moment, at any given moment, to any person in any situation, with conviction, love, and truth. So we'll leave the message here for now. If anything resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. The more that you are liking the video, it actually helps me to be able to tune in to more of who is here, and I can get more refined and more detailed messages in that process. And not only that, but I love to be able to communicate with you guys and to share this journey together and to support you. So thank you so much for being here and co-creating this space. And I cannot wait till we get into the next messages on Wednesday. And until then, I hope you have a beautiful Monday and Tuesday, and I will see you then.